Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your man, Kevin Gray of 97.1 The Freak. Appreciate you joining me here on my YouTube channel at Kevin Gray Sports. Be sure to download and subscribe to my podcast, The Gray Area, wherever you get your podcast for free. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and comment on this video as well. Cowboys getting ready to take on the Green Bay Packers on Sunday in the wild card round, as the Cowboys are the number 2 seed, having now won 12 games each of the last 3 years, looking to go to the NFC title game for the first time in nearly 3 decades. And while the offense has been as good as advertised with Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott a second-team All-Pro this season, we thought coming into this season that the defense would be the story, particularly with Micah Parsons, who was also named second-team All-Pro this year, not only led by him, but also a terrific secondary with the likes of Stephon Gilmore being added to this team alongside Trevon Diggs. And, of course, Trevon Diggs suffered a torn ACL that ended his season. But in stepped second-year player DaRon Bland, a 5th-round pick back in the 2022 NFL Draft. In 34 career games now, 14 interceptions, including 9 this year, with an NFL record 5 pick sixes. And yes, DaRon Bland, the replacement for Trevon Diggs, is now first-team All-Pro. Just a terrific year for him in his second season after backing up what was a 5-interception rookie year, getting another 9 this year, also with 15 pass breakups, tied for 7th in the NFL. And oh, by the way, had nearly 70 tackles this year from the cornerback spot. A humble young man, a guy that's put himself in position to receive a lot of love from a lot of different people, has earned his way to being one of the best corners in all the NFL. And for the Cowboys, a particular godsend, given the fact that they believed that Trevon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore were going to be the best cornerback tandem in the National Football League this year. Little did they know that the rookie year that DaRon Bland had last year would prepare him for such a time as this, if you will, to be able to take full advantage of the opportunity that he had to become a star in the National Football League. And that he did. And now has his Cowboys defense as one of the still best cornerback rooms in the NFL, thanks to his stellar play, but more importantly, his even-keeled nature and his ability to stay humble throughout all the success that he's had this year. It's one of the reasons why he's become a fan favorite in Cowboys Nation, because he has done all of this in stride and continued to keep the same humble personality that's allowed him to become one of the best in the NFL and be rewarded with the accolade of being a first-team All-Pro. I had a chance to sit down with DaRon Bland ahead of the game on Sunday to get his thoughts about what this year has meant for him, how he's been able to succeed, and what guys like Stephon Gilmore have meant to him in that room, and how much Trevon Diggs has helped him throughout the course of the season, even with not being available on the field, and now what he plans to do going forward and the message that he has for Cowboys Nation. A fantastic conversation with the second-year corner, DaRon Bland. Here is that conversation with Mr. Bland right here.
Here with the NFL's interception king for 2023, DaRon Bland. Take me inside the window for you from a year ago to now, and the difference for you, obviously, and what has transpired for you over the last year.
Honestly, if you think about from just as a rookie, coming from a rookie last year to now, and what I've done is just a lot has happened. So I haven't got too much time to think about it, but in between that time, I feel like I've grown a little bit, just understanding more of the game and following more of my instincts, and then going on reads. So it feels good.
For those who have never intercepted a pass, let alone taking one back to the house, what is that feeling like when you get the ball in your hands and you see the end zone and you're ready to score?
Oh, it's great. That feeling is like, oh, I got you. It feels good to me because I feel like I'm back on offense. I always miss that type of thing, just having that ball in my hands. High school days, playing offense, playing receiver. So every time I get that ball to see in the end zone, I'm trying to get in the end zone and feel like I'm a receiver back again.
Yeah. What's been this year like for you? All the love that you've gotten from around the league, for obviously the accomplishments that you've had, and what that's been like for you?
Honestly, it's been amazing. I ain't really got to think about it too much. Just all the love I'm getting, but it just feels amazing just to be able to be in the second year and just getting all this love from guys you look up to from around the league.
Yeah, and you as a young guy, humble guy, obviously you want to continue to get better each day. What goes into that mindset about getting better as a player, knowing what you're trying to accomplish?
You're never gonna be perfect. That's my thing. There's always gonna be something you can work on each and every day. There's gonna be some things you get worse at, some things you get better at. So you just always got to stay on, keep your things tight.
Tell me the toughest receiver you had to defend this year. Who was it?
Toughest, obviously, would say DK. He's kind of a freak of nature. He's big and he's fast, so you don't get too many guys like that.
How do you bounce back from
Tyreek, bro?
Look, he's like, it's about Tyreek. Tell me about Tyreek real quick. What's it like defending him?
It's fast, but it's harder to nowadays in the league. Like a lot of guys are getting movement, so you're not able to put hands on a lot of guys a lot. So, and you're not gonna get too many hands on in general just with Tyreek. So, and probably the fastest guy in the league, and so you're gonna be running all game.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be able to think a lot and just be able to get good reads and stuff. So it makes it that hard.
What has the film told you about these Packers receivers and what you're gonna be facing against them on Sunday?
You're gonna be going with a lot, it's because the ball is getting evenly distributed, so it's not just going just to one guy, and so everybody gonna have to stay on their keys.
And for you specifically, what is your mentality going into this game, knowing what this team is trying to accomplish and what you guys have already achieved so far this year?
I mean, just always keep that goal in the back of my mind. We're trying to still get the playoffs, so we're just trying to take this one game at a time and play our best out there like that, like it's the Super Bowl at that game.
Yeah. Coach McCarthy's talked about being selfish at this time of year,
yes.
The distractions, putting those away. What does that look like for you personally as you get ready for this playoff run now?
I mean, that for me is simplifying everything, not making anything new, still making sure I'm doing my body work, the stuff that I feel comfortable to doing, and not just trying to do something new just because we're in the playoffs. I'm trying to just stay on the same task.
How much fun are you having right now at this point, knowing what's in front of you and, more importantly, what you've been able to achieve so far this year? How much fun are you having at this point?
I'm having a great time, honestly. Just knowing, we are on this path just to Super Bowl and then what we have done and accomplished, and there's more out there, so it feels good just to be able to say there's more out there and we accomplished a lot.
Yeah. Take me inside the corner room with you and Stefan and with Coach Harris. Tell me about that room and how close you guys are and what that room has meant for you as you've been able to grow this year.
Oh, I mean, it's great. Actually amazing for me. Thinking about it. You got Al, who played a year, 14 years. You got Stefan, who's playing 10 plus, and you got a lot of guys from football knowledge and the stuff you just want to gravitate to. So, and then they make it easier too. So they don't make themselves like they're bigger than anybody, and then you can talk to them just like they're your brother. So it makes it easier to bring confidence and stuff to yourself too.
How has Trevon encouraged you throughout this process, stepping in for him and being able to be as productive as you've been? How has Trevon helped you throughout this process?
Trevon has helped a lot, especially when he's at the games. He's still helping me, just telling me what he's faced before we faced receivers and what he has seen just going on. So always just helping me just stay on my technique.
Yeah, I know you guys obviously miss him being on the field and in the room. What's the one thing that people don't know about Trevon that you miss about him the most, not being on the field with you guys?
Miss the most? I mean, just seeing how the way he attacks the ball and just attacks the game each and every day. At least for me, just watching it, because I always just watching it so close. I always trying to just try to do the stuff Trey used to do. So, and then when he went down, that's all I always try to say, I gotta do just some of the stuff I do. Trey used to do. So,
Well, you've been doing it pretty good
but yeah, but making my own. So
yeah. Last one for you. What's the message you have for Cowboys fans about wanting to see this team accomplish something that hasn't been done in almost 30 years, and what it takes to get to that point?
I mean, just say to the Cowboys fans, we got that mindset, and then we're willing to go get it. There's nothing else that we're thinking about. Just go get it.
Yeah. All right, man.
And again, thanks to DaRon Bland for sitting down with me ahead of the game against the Green Bay Packers. As you can tell, a humble young man. You even heard Stephon Gilmore interrupt us a little bit during the conversation as well, talking about who the most difficult receiver is in the National Football League to defend. But this is just a window into what this team is and the brotherhood that they've developed that will hopefully allow them to make a run toward a Super Bowl. And so far this year, this team has not only proven that they are back in the playoffs and are to be reckoned with, but the consistency that this team has demonstrated now for each of the last 3 seasons as they have slowly built this to hopefully culminate in a deep playoff run all the way to Las Vegas in the Super Bowl. And this defense, led by Dan Quinn and Micah Parsons, has seen different individuals step up to be able to help contribute to this football team. And DaRon Bland has become yet the latest star to wear a star and be able to put himself in position to help this defense hopefully continue what this entire team is built on and fulfill the mantra that they've had all season long. Carpe omnia. Seize everything. DaRon Bland is the personification of seizing everything, as he took everything, it felt like, back to the house this year, and he darn near did. He's also now taking with him a first-team All-Pro selection and the notoriety that comes with being known as one of the best corners in the NFL. And as he continues to grow, not only within his game, but also as a person, he will continue to remain a fan favorite in Cowboys Nation for years to come. And this cornerback room, unexpectedly, is going to be a lot more stable than what we thought now that we've seen the emergence of DaRon Bland. We'll see what he has in store for us in these playoffs. And if it's anything like it was during the 2023 regular season, it should be spectacular. Again, you can find me on Twitter at Kevin Gray Sports. If you liked this video, make sure you like and comment on the video as well. And make sure you subscribe to Kevin Gray Sports here on YouTube. And you can download and subscribe to my podcast, The Gray Area, and also Inside the Mavs, wherever you get your podcast for free. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Peace.